Genesis 12:3. This is God speaking to Abram. Now, and I will bless them that bless you, and him who curses you, I will curse, and art in you all the families of the earth will be blessed. Now, that blessing to all the earth is a reference to Christ through Abraham's seed, but this covenant he makes with them, in a way, carries on to us as a church, because we see how judgment will be cast on anybody who criticizes, who stands against, who attacks the church, whether that's earthly judgment or they get it in heaven, but judgment will come. Okay, Joel 2:15-17. Blow the trumpet in Zion, sanctify a fast, call a solemn assembly. So trumpets were blown for one of two reasons. One was worship, another was war. Considering this is a calling the assembly to fast, that's a sign of worship. Truly fasting without reverence to God, without sanctifying, being set apart for God, is just a diet plan. It isn't holy. And God don't. There's a difference between a fast and a diet, and the one's a reverence to God. The fast has to have a reverence to God, an act of worship. Without worship, it is just a diet. Verse 16. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, which means they're going to be calling upon God's presence. Assemble the elders, gather the children, and those who that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet. So it's saying bring everybody. There's urgency. Um, Let the priest and the ministers of the Lord weep between the porch and the altar, which are, as Christians, our hearts should pour out, cry out for God's will, for souls to be saved. And let them say, spare your people, O Lord, and give not your heritage to reproach, that the heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say among you, where is their God? So we as Christians should give a similar prayer to where we are being used so people know that God is real, that God works. And if we're not, then we're failing to our point as a Christian somewhere.